Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They'll try the option play here. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Using his legs. It's snarl wrap.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. You can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after them. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really,
and he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And a low line drive. Ugly. You can't mishandle. The ball is loose.
What's up? Did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
On 1st down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job of the D.
And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. It's an option look. Fighting off the defender. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Moffitt. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Knowles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Caught quickly. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Play action here on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense wraps him up.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A fumble return for 6. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point and the lead down 21-zip. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score Penn State 21, Florida State 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking for a deep completion. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, second forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Spencer. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking. Here's the point after attempt.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the Penn State offense will take over.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to pass here. Trick play, looking to throw the ball here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds. So take away. Great play by this defense. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The back in motion now. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds his man, has the first down. Oh, what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the single back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Now rolling out to his left. He's going to take off here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pitch play to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of...
And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good, but still trailed by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Penn State, 28. Florida State, 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone.
State offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And this one is getting ugly. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
35. Florida State, 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made in the 43. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Penn State 35. Florida State 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He pulls in the catch. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Throws it to the right. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. So it's incomplete. Caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's moving out of the pocket now. catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
A handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
He's brought down at the 20. Brings up 4th down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal. It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Off the fake, the holder with a completion. Touchdown, Penn State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Ball carrier tackled there. Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run the option. The back's got to run a pitch. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the Knowles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the option play. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th.
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Running back. Picks up. 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback keeps the football. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Pitch to the back. And he'll get back to line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
An important 3rd down and goal now.
29 Philly. 2.
The quarterback's got it on the option. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Black 24. Black 24. Lasso. Lasso. Ready.
It's an option look. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more.
Boy, that's why I love watching this guy play. He can do so many different things, and here they go with the option on the 2-point conversion. Nice job of stretching the defense out. He saw he could get underneath that defensive leverage, did a good job of getting north and south, and came away with the 2 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Penn State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Okay, ready?
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I am
I'm so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They'll run the option. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across the 40. Past the 20. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Penn State.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.